Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my favorite Minecraft world. We are now on episode 3 and I can't believe how much progress we have made already. In the last episode we were able to make ourselves a fireplace. We also constructed a chimney for our house as well. We got ourselves a full set of diamond armor and made an enchanting tower. The interior hasn't been done yet, but I'm going to do a live stream in a second and I'm going to get all of this done. But before that, we need to head down and get ourselves some sugarcane so we can make ourselves bookshelves for an enchantment setup. Oh no, I have made an enderman angry with me. No, I'm scared of enderman. I hate enderman so much. Mommy, help me. Oh. You can teleport in here. You can teleport in here, can't you? I'm a professional. What am I doing? I'm literally so good at this game. Why am I afraid? I'm not afraid of anything. Come on then. That's right. I'm conquering my fears in Minecraft. We just took out the enderman. Seriously? I can only make 5 bookshelves? We're going to need a lot more than that, so I guess you guys can guess what's going to happen next. Minecraft always gives you the animals that you don't want. Like, I don't want chickens. I don't want sheep. I don't want pigs. I want cows. But what is this? Maybe if I say that I want sheep. I want loads and loads of sheep. I don't want cows. And then maybe then I'll run into a cow. Oh my god. Wow, there's so many cows here. Can't believe it worked. I don't want cows. I hate cows. I'm totally not looking for leather or anything. I literally do not want to see a single cow in this game. I'm telling you, Minecraft can hear me. It can hear me. When I made it back home, I made myself an enchanting setup. I also made myself some diamond tools. And then spent some time enchanting my diamond gear. Now, these are the enchantments that I ended up getting on my armor and on my tools. The only thing I haven't yet enchanted is my axe, but we definitely will get that enchanted once we are back on level 30. So in the last episode, I had a comment suggesting that I could change the dark oak windows to some spruce ones instead, and honestly this has made it blend in a lot better. Another comment suggested that I add some windows to the bottom portion of the tower, and this has made it look a lot more interesting because it was quite bland before, so thank you both very much for your amazing advice. In the live stream that I did, I was able to basically sort out all the chests and the random stuff that I had lying around here into my house. It isn't fully organized, but I definitely want to make like a storage house sometime. And down here, I was able to terraform it so it's ready for today's plans, which, if you can guess by the title, I'm basically making myself a farm and I'm also getting myself some animals. Because if you take a look at the farm that I'm working with right now, it's basically this. It is very pathetic, okay? This is what I've been living off for the past literally how many days? 163 days. And it's not very great because I think one of the main things players do when they start a world is basically work on farms. And I think that's literally the last thing I like to do. Let's make our way inside of the enchanting tower. So in this entrance part, I haven't done much. I've added some lanterns, I added some chains, I have some chests, a crafting table and a furnace here. And if we enter this way, okay, it was kind of difficult to decide how I wanted to decorate this because I thought this looked quite nice. I was planning on having like a staircase, but I kind of got stuck over here and was thinking, okay, where do I go now? So I thought it looked nice, just open like this. We just got like a little table around here with some flower pots, a compass, some lanterns and some barrels. This side is pretty much the same, but we got ourselves a smithing table as well. Now, it was kind of hard to design where I wanted the enchantment table to go because these walls, if you couldn't tell, they're even. They're like 6 blocks wide. So if I put an enchantment table here, it would basically be not centered into the middle. So the only way I could make it centered was by putting it in a corner, just like this. And just to show you guys, this does still reach up to level 30. If I just show you like this, there we go. I do want to quickly reach level 30 so I can get this enchantment. You know what? I think that's a quick trip to the nether for us. Let's go. Let's make our way through the portal and I'll meet you guys on the other side. Oh my god, why are there so many chickens in the nether? I was actually wondering what happened to all my chickens that were on my hill and it seems like they've just went through the portal. Let's quickly gather up some quartz so we can get ourselves back to level 30. Ah! Oh my god, okay, why am I screaming like this? I don't know why this scared me so much. I'm not even near it. Oh my god, okay. We have made our way back out the nether. So let's head over to the enchanting tower and get our axe enchanted up. Alright, I'm hoping we can get something else with this unbreaking. Unbreaking and soul touch. I will take it. It is time for us to start working on some farmland. So I'm going to take all the seeds that I have in here. My plan is to basically put some like stone and deep state just along this area here. And then basically just add more to the land. So my plans have changed. I thought this would be fine, but it's not. So let's get ourselves some dirt and some stone and some deep slate. With the blocks that I collected up, I then went around the edges of this lake. I decided to use deep slate at the bottom, and on the second layer just mixed in some andesite and some tuff. Here are some pictures of like some sort of inspiration for this area so you can get a better idea of what I was trying to go for. I was really hoping that this turns out the way I was basically planning it would turn out. While I was just doing some terraforming, filling up all these random holes, I then got disturbed by a drowned. And it wasn't just any drowned, it was a drowned with a trident. And yeah, he was trying to shoot at me, but obviously he was just missing because I'm so skinny and I dodge everything. Being the most professional Minecraft player that I am, I dived straight into the water and I started to take this guy out. Of course, my shield decided to break on me, which wasn't the greatest time for this to happen. But I had a knockback 2 sword and some decent swimming skills, so I carried on swooping my way over to him and took him out. But unfortunately, we didn't get a trident. So this is how this area has turned out. I've begun the wall just right over there. It carries along all around here and it just ends just over there basically. I've also installed this new mod. It's called the free cam, so I can basically... Oh, that was a bit awkward, but I basically can do this. This way I can talk to you guys a lot more easily. So this is how things look like. It was then time to start working on some crop fields. I started to place down some cobblestone walls, but it didn't take me too long to realize that this wasn't sort of working out and it didn't look good at all. So I took it all down and decided to start working on just laying out the area that I wanted the crops to be. I decided to do like a sort of organic shape, something that looks a bit more natural. I've just spent another Minecraft day basically trying to sort out this farmland. Why is this so hard for me? Anyways, I think this looks cool. I have a bunch of wheat seeds in here, so let's grab all of this. Let's quickly go around filling this area up. So I'm planning on just mixing in some cobblestone, just a little bit of tuff maybe, and then we can add like some tuff bricks. Yeah, I think that looks nice. What, this has turned out amazing. I'm actually so proud of myself. I kind of want to get rid of this part, so this way we sort of like have an entrance to get into my crops, because we wouldn't want to make a farm and then have like no way of getting inside, would we? The question is, do we want spruce trapdoors or do we want dark oak ones? This is a very tough decision. Do you guys get it? It's a very tough decision. Okay, I'm not funny. The clear winner is definitely the spruce trapdoors. I think they just look a lot more natural, especially when it comes to farming. What happened to one of my wheat seeds over here? There we go. So let's use some spruce trapdoors to cover this up. I've also just gone around and added in some lanterns and also some buttons along the edges. Since my first farm turned out pretty decent, I felt pretty good and thought, let's make another one. So as the other one was a wheat field, I decided that this one I would plant some carrots. We now have ourselves 2 amazing looking farms. I definitely will add like a beetroot farm and some pumpkins and melons along these sides, but for now these 2 will do. Let's move on to the barn build then. So I'm planning just over here to build the barn. I'm wondering where exactly I want this build to start from. I think we'll just start from here. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just try 5 blocks high, and using free cam mod I can assess whether I like this height. I do plan to have like an arch sort of roof, so the roof is going to be quite big. Let's have a go at making a roof. I can't believe I went to the jungle and all this time I haven't got bamboo. Like, it just makes life so much harder without bamboo, but we'll just stick using our dirt blocks for now. For the roof, we'll just do this and we'll have a stair on this side. We'll continue to go up with a couple of stairs. Maybe we'll add in a block. And maybe another stairs. We'll just like keep doing this sort of pattern. Stair, 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 stair. A block. And then a stair. Yeah, that isn't looking good. We need it to like curve a bit more. So maybe instead of a block, we can try using a slab maybe. Let's make the same sort of pattern that we did on that side here as well. I continued to carry on working on the roof, and when it was done I took a look at it from another angle. However, I felt like the build was just a bit too forward, so I made the roof again and just brought it in a lot more closer. I filled the front part of the barn with some strip oak and some oak planks. I then did some more mining to get my hands on some more copper, tough, deep slate, and I also came across a bunch of diamonds as well, and used some of them to heal my pickaxe and my shovel. The barn has finally been completed, so this is how the outside of it is looking like. We got some tough and some tough bricks just at the bottom. We got nice little like fence and some like slabs to just make this entrance a lot more interesting. And I've added some copper trapdoors. I haven't even used copper, like the trapdoors, or there's like another block, it's called like the copper grate. I haven't used these yet, so... Oh, and there's the chiseled ones as well. I haven't quite incorporated them into builds, but I definitely want to start doing that because I totally forgot they existed. But I added some like flower... Wait, did this just change color? Wait, it did just change. Haven't I waxed these guys? I haven't waxed them. Oh my god, I was so confused. I'm sure it was this color, wasn't it? Oh. If we make our way inside, I've sort of just carried on the roof a bit this way. I didn't know how like deep I wanted it, but I thought this looks okay for now. I want to now start working on the floor. So since this is a barn, we have animals coming in and out. So the most ideal flooring would probably be some coarse dirt, and I was thinking maybe some podzol. Is that what it's called? What we need to do is, I think it's this, and then when the tree grows, like the blocks underneath it will have some of those podzol blocks. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Oh no. Am I inside the tree? Where am I? I guess you guys can see from the replay mod. Where am I? Oh, there we go. We've escaped. Let's quickly gather some of this up. So let's remove all of this and get started on the floor. There we go. The floor has just been removed, and now we can start mixing in a bunch of coarse dirt with just a bit of podzol lying around. I have finally completed the interior of my barn, and unfortunately it had to start raining when I want to show you guys the inside. And oh, it also seems like we have some pillagers. Wait, there's no way they're gonna go and terrorize that village. The villagers should be fine. They'll be okay. I'm busy trying to do a tour right now. So on the floor, I've just added in some buttons, some granite, some path blocks, and we got some stalls alongside here for some horses. And I really want to get some llamas. I don't know, I'm just feeling like I want to trap some llamas. On the ceiling, we have some lanterns, and I also just got some blocks that I want to use to decorate these little like animal pens, or they're more like stalls to be honest. So I'm just gonna put in some random hay bales just hanging around like this. Since we have a cauldron on this side for the animals, we should probably add one over here as well. So I'm just gonna place it down just there, and we can also give it a chest next to it as well. And just to tie everything in together, I've made some item frames, and that way we can just put in some random sort of decoration. I was thinking on this side we can maybe have just a lead. I am now on the hunt to find myself a trustworthy companion, someone who can assist me on long, perilous journeys. One of you are really lucky because you know what, you get to be my friend. What about this one? This one looks quite cute. Hello. I have forgotten how you tame a horse. Do I just put a saddle on it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe if I keep doing this, does that work? Okay, I don't think so. I think you sit on it, don't you? I don't think this horse likes me very much. Please don't kick me off. Please don't kick me off. We're best friends. Is this not gonna work? Oh, there we go. I've made a best friend. Aw, look at us. We're so cute together. I hope you like your new home. No, you can't escape. You're staying in here forever. Now, my horse does need a name suggestion, so if you would like to leave him a name, please leave one in the comments below, and me and him will be watching out for any good names. I am just making my way back to the spawn area because around there were some llamas. Also, I just did some research, and apparently you can't tame... Well, you can tame a llama. Oh, yes, there's also donkeys as well. Okay, I need to get one of these guys. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as a horse. I carry on sitting on this guy until he loves me. There we go. That was easy. That was a lot more easier than the horse. It was like my second attempt. Oh, they look so happy. They totally have not just been forced to just live in like a 2-block space for the rest of their lives. But they're fine. Oh, powdered snow, powdered snow. No one likes powdered snow. You know what? I have given up. I've made it like literally just on top of that mountain. And I decided to... Is this a naturally spawned pink sheep? We'll take this instead. I was saying that... As I was saying, I just gave up on trying to get a llama because it's just too much of a hassle. And it would probably be better to just wait for like a wandering trader to spawn. And that way we can just take his llamas from him. So the barn is going to be for all the VIP animals. The very important animals that, you know, deserve special treatment. All the other animals, I was thinking we can make some pens just around the side of the mountain and we can keep them inside of those. I am planning on making the animal pens out of some tough brick walls and then maybe some just normal walls like this. And we can also mix in some of the polished version as well. So let's get started then. I have got myself 2 cows in this pen so far. Well, it's going to be 3 pretty soon. There we go. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this animal pen, but I do plan to add like a couple more around here with some sheep, maybe some pigs. But I'll try to get that done probably off camera or maybe on a live stream. I am going to quickly shift my attention to another little project that I want to get done in today's episode. I want to create a small sort of pond for the 2 axolotls that we got in the first episode. So I began by stealing some of the mossy cobblestone from the village nearby. And then started to make an outline for the pond and started to decorate it. While I was working on the pond, it seems like we've got ourselves a wandering trader. We don't need any of these, but what I do need is the llamas. So I am very sorry, mate, but you have to go. For now, I'm just going to keep them both over here. No way he's going to carry on spitting at me, is he? Can I please just carry on working on my pond? Okay, I'm nearly done. So all I need to do is add in some lanterns around here. So I was thinking to do that with some spruce fences. I'll put one over here. All this thing is missing is just some coral, some lily pads, but I think to get lily pads I need to find a swamp, but I haven't come across one yet. So we can leave the lily pads for now. I do have some podzol, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of this just around the side. I do want to add more, but I only have 4 blocks on me. One of the name suggestions I really liked was Neo, so that's what we're gonna call one of them. There were quite a few name suggestions, but the second one that I liked the most was Axel. I think that was really cool. So here we go. We have Neo and we have Axel. Welcome to your new pond. And I think that's going to be all it for today's episode. We did a lot of productive things. We made this wall all around this area. We made some farms. We made an amazing animal barn, and we also made ourselves an animal pen as well. Did one of them escape? There were 3. There were 3 cows in here. Where's the other one gone? Wait, do not tell me that's the 3rd cow. I think that's the 3rd cow. It grew up and it escaped. Well, we gotta get that guy back in there. in the next episode, I definitely want to create like a pathway that leads up this hill, because getting up and down here has been a real pain. I also want to make myself like a storage house, because everything in here it's not really organized. Well, these are organized pretty decently, but everything else it hasn't really been organized. And of course, if you have any other suggestions, please let me know in the comments, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.